Let's do the math on why Canada's carbon tax doesn't add up, and why the newest changes in 2026 are even more concerning. Canada emits roughly 700 million tons of CO2 every year. Now, a single mature tree absorbs about 22 kilograms annually. When you do the math, we would only need 31 billion trees to be a net zero nation. But here is the reality. Canada has over 320 billion trees. That is 10 times the amount needed to cancel out every car, every factory, and every plane in this country. If our nature is already doing the work, why was a tax ever the solution? The government's official defense is that our forests have become carbon sources rather than sinks because of wildfires and insect outbreaks. But as a thinking immigrant, I have to ask, if the government cannot manage the forests to prevent these fires, why are the citizens being penalized at the checkout counter? This brings us to the massive shift we saw in 2025. You might have noticed that the direct carbon tax at the gas pump was officially set to zero. For a moment, it felt like a win. Gasoline prices dropped, and inflation saw a one-time dip of nearly 0.8%. But as the old saying goes, there is no such thing as a free lunch. When the government removed the consumer tax, they quietly terminated the Canada carbon rebate for individuals. At the same time, they ramped up the industrial carbon tax to $110 per ton. This is what I call the carbon shell game. The government claims the tax is gone because you don't see it on your gas receipt anymore. But big industries, the companies that make your food, produce your electricity, and heat your apartments, are paying more than ever. Over 70% of Canadians believe these businesses are simply passing those $110 per ton costs directly to us. We are being told the burden is gone, yet our grocery bills and utility costs are still climbing. We are paying for a hidden tax that no longer comes with a rebate check to balance it out. Canada is a sleeping giant with $30 trillion in untapped resource wealth. We have the trees to sink the carbon and the energy to power the world. So why are we playing games with taxes that keep our cost of living at record highs? Is this about saving the planet? Or is it about a system that ignores 320 billion trees just to keep a grip on your wallet? Let me know in the comments. Are you actually saving money since the pump tax vanished? Or is the industrial shift hitting you harder? I'm the Thinking Immigrant. Subscribe for the deep dive.